Ever gaze at the night sky, awestruck by the vast cosmos? Ancient civilizations did the same, but they saw more than just stars. They saw stories, prophecies, and legends painted across the infinite canvas of the night sky. The cosmos, for them, was a book written in a language only they could decipher. In every corner of the world, from the pyramids of Egypt to the stone circles of England, ancient civilizations looked towards the heavens for guidance, weaving intricate mythologies around the celestial bodies they observed. For these ancients, the night sky was not simply a beautiful spectacle, but a cosmic connection that held the answers to life's most profound questions. In their quest to understand the universe, these ancient stargazers didn't just passively observe the cosmos, they meticulously tracked the movements of stars and planets, predicting astronomical events with uncanny accuracy. These predictions, often shrouded in myth and legend, gave birth to a unique blend of science and spirituality that we now call astrology. Take for instance, the Mayans. Their complex calendar system, steeped in mythology, accurately predicted celestial events for thousands of years into the future. Or consider the ancient Greeks, who personified the planets as gods, their movements and alignments seen as divine messages. In China, a network of astronomers tracked comets, solar eclipses, and supernovae, correlating these events with earthly happenings. They believed that the heavens mirrored the earthly realm, a concept known as above, so below. This belief shaped their mythology, culture, and even their political structure. But these are just a few examples. Across the globe, civilizations have looked up to the cosmos, finding in its vast expanse a mirror of their own hopes, fears, and aspirations. They saw in the stars not just distant suns, but a cosmic connection that linked them to the universe and to each other. So, buckle up as we journey through time, peering into the cosmos through the eyes of our ancestors. As we delve deeper into their stories and beliefs, we'll discover how closely intertwined we are with the cosmos. And perhaps, we'll find a bit of ourselves in the stars. Mythologies were not just tales, they were ancient man's attempt to explain the universe. Let's delve into some of these captivating narratives that align with astronomical events. Take, for instance, the Greek myth of Perseus. He was a hero, born out of a shower of gold and destined for greatness. His tale is filled with adventure, slaying monsters and rescuing princesses. But did you know there's a celestial counterpart to his story? Indeed, every year we witness the Perseid meteor shower, a spectacle in the night sky that is linked to Perseus. The meteor shower seems to radiate from the constellation of Perseus, hence its name, and it's as if the heavens are reenacting his heroic deeds. Let's not forget the ancient Egyptians, whose civilization was deeply entwined with the stars. Their mythology reveres the scarab beetle god Khepri, who represents the rising sun. Each morning, Khepri was believed to push the sun across the sky, just like a dung beetle rolls a ball of dung. This daily journey of the sun was so crucial to their understanding of the world that they constructed their iconic pyramids to align with the sunrise during the summer and winter solstices. Then we have the Maya, an Mesoamerican civilization known for their advanced understanding of astronomy. Their creation myth recounts how the hero twins ascended to the heavens after defeating the lords of the underworld. These twins were immortalized as the sun and the moon, echoing the perpetual dance of these celestial bodies in the sky. These examples are just the tip of the iceberg. From Norse myths that speak of a tree connecting the cosmos, to Chinese legends that speak of a celestial river separating two lovers, many cultures looked up at the night sky and weaved stories to make sense of what they saw. These tales were not mere flights of fancy. They reflected a deep understanding of the cosmos and a desire to decode its mysteries. They were the narratives ancient civilizations created to explain the celestial events they observed. Our ancestors looked at the same night sky, but they saw narratives unfold. Our ancestors were not just storytellers, they were astronomers in their own right. They peered into the dark abyss of the night sky, not just in awe of its beauty, but with a purpose. They sought to understand the patterns of the stars, the moon, and the planets, and used these celestial bodies as tools to navigate their world. Let's take a step back in time, to the ancient civilizations. The Egyptians, the Greeks, the Chinese, the Mayans, each had their unique relationship with the cosmos. The stars were their roadmap. They charted their voyages by the constellations, and the rising and setting of certain stars signaled the time to set sail or return home. But their stargazing was not just for navigation. The stars also served as nature's grandest timepiece. The changing positions of the stars throughout the year marked the passing of time. The ancient Egyptians, for instance, used the annual rising of Sirius, the brightest star in the night sky, to predict the flooding of the Nile, a crucial event in their agricultural calendar. And then there's the role of the stars in predicting seasonal changes. The Mayans, for instance, were extraordinarily accurate in their astronomical observations. They tracked the movement of the sun and the stars and created a complex calendar system that perfectly predicted the changing of the seasons. These practical uses of the stars are beautifully reflected in the mythologies of these ancient civilizations. The stories they told about the night sky weren't just tales to entertain or to explain the inexplicable. They were coded messages, carrying vital information about the world around them and the cosmos above. From the stars, the ancient people extracted practical wisdom. They used this wisdom to guide their lives, to plan their years, to navigate their seas, and to predict their futures. The stars were not just distant twinkling lights in the sky, they were integral parts of their daily lives, constant companions guiding them through the dark. From the stars, they extracted practical wisdom that guided their lives. They were not just observers of the cosmos, but active participants, using the stars to shape their world, and in doing so, they laid the foundations for the science of astronomy that we know today. But were these myths just flights of fancy, or did they hold kernels of truth? Let's delve into it. Myths, so often dismissed as mere stories, can sometimes be the keys to unlock the wisdom of our ancestors. The Mayans, for instance, were keen observers of the cosmos, their celestial insights recorded in their mythology. One such myth speaks of the god Kukulkan descending from the heavens during solar eclipses. Now it may seem like an imaginative tale, but is there more to it? Well, modern science says yes. The Mayans had developed complex mathematical models to predict solar eclipses. When we align these predictions with our present-day knowledge, we find a striking accuracy. So it appears that the myth of Kukulkan was not mere storytelling, but a coded message encapsulating their astronomical prowess. And it's not just the Mayans. The ancient Greeks too had their share of astronomical myths. They believed in the Titan Atlas, who held up the heavens on his shoulders. This myth is often seen as a metaphor for the celestial sphere, the concept of the night sky as a star-filled dome. Fast forward to today, we still use this model to map the stars and their movements. Let's also consider the Aboriginal Australians. Their myths speak of the emu in the sky, a constellation not of stars, but of dark clouds in the Milky Way. Today we see this as an example of negative space constellations, an innovative way of understanding the cosmos, unique to the Australian Aboriginal cultures. So what's the takeaway? These myths, far from being mere flights of fancy, are testimonies of our ancestors' understanding of the cosmos. They're not just stories, but a unique blend of science, culture, and imagination. It's a humbling reminder, isn't it? Our ancestors, with their rudimentary tools and limited knowledge, were able to decipher the mysteries of the cosmos, leaving us a legacy that we continue to unravel and understand even today. Turns out our forebears knew a thing or two about the heavens. But what does this all mean for us in the modern world? The parallels between our ancestors and us are more profound than we may initially think. Despite the countless centuries that separate us, we, like them, seek patterns in the cosmos to explain the unknown. Our ancestors gazed up at the heavens and saw gods and monsters, stories and prophecies. They sought to understand the world around them, and in their quest, they laid the foundations of modern astronomy. Fast forward to the present day, our thirst for knowledge remains unquenched. We still look up to the stars, not in search of divine beings or mythical creatures, but in pursuit of scientific truths and technological advancements. The mysteries of the universe continue to captivate us, pushing us to probe deeper into the cosmos. The ancients observed the stars with the naked eye, while we utilize powerful telescopes and spacecraft. They mapped the constellations while we chart galaxies. Their celestial observations led to the development of calendars and navigation systems, while our space explorations have resulted in advancements such as satellite technology and even the internet. But the essence remains the same. We are all driven by a profound desire to understand our place in the universe. The stars, those distant points of light that fascinated our ancestors, still hold the answers to some of our most pressing questions. And just like them, we create our own myths and stories, albeit of a different kind. Today we speak of multiverses, dark matter, and wormholes, concepts as awe-inspiring and mystical to us as the tales of celestial deities were to our forebears. We've replaced the mythological narrative with a scientific one, yet the aim is identical: to make sense of the cosmos, to find our place within it, and to predict what the future may hold. As we look up to the stars, we continue the eternal quest for understanding that began with our ancestors. So the next time you gaze up at the night sky, remember, you're part of a grand cosmic journey, a legacy passed down from our ancient ancestors. Each twinkle is a silent nod from the past, a cryptic tale told by ancient astronomers, a myth woven into our collective consciousness. You're not merely a spectator, but a participant in this celestial dance. You're not just stargazing, you're partaking in an ancient tradition of wonder and discovery. If you enjoyed this cosmic journey, don't forget to like, share, and comment.